Welcome to XANA Weekly DAO Meetup session. Today is the 24th September. Welcome everyone. I hope you guys are spending a great weekend, and I'm totally focusing on our next step. I'm preparing some kind of XANA event. After the almost 2 to 3 years, I'm preparing the DJ set. I'm almost forgetting how to do DJ, how to run the software and how to make a set. Totally forgot. I'm so totally away, because every time I focus something, I forget about everything. People around me or people in my company, they all know how I focus thing and how I forget thing like a crazy. So I'm totally away from the music. Yeah, but slowly I'm trying to remember restarting about the softwares and stuff. So that's kind of interesting step. But in the weekend, there's our developer is taking the day off, so I have more time than usual, because weekday is almost like a war. I'm handling the almost 100 plus company members. There's more than 10 divisions that I need to look over and give directions. So I usually don't have much time to figure out my things or a next step. So the weekend is always the best time to figure out those kind of things. Okay, yeah, so that's it. Let's start a session of this week. Thank you so much for you guys to staying with us every week. Because of you guys, we are taking one step further and further strongly. And this week, we also had amazing progress. So I'd love to share with you guys. So let me start from XANA Land, because this is one of the most important and most crucial, essential item of XANA Metaverse. The land, we have a big update of land, that we are almost fixing the land launch date as the beginning of the October, maybe the end of the second week probably. I'm targeting the somewhere around 8th. Original plan was end of the September, but we want to try the things bigger and bigger and involve more partners to make this one even bigger. So we try to postpone only a week. That should give a great boost for sure. Okay, so that's the thing. That's the target time to launch the land, and a week before that we're gonna start the growth campaign. As some of you guys remember how we did it, the last growth campaign when we launched Zeta token. That was end of the July, and right after our token listing, we continuously announced the series of the new partnerships or new integrations. So we're gonna do it in this timing as well to boost the land sales and the recognition of XANA project. So we are putting all the informations together at this timing, which is should I say something a little bit? This is 100% sure, but we are trying to involve those kind of information. So let me pick up some example. We're gonna probably announce the new listing of the new exchange, and it's a big one. That's the great news. Another thing is we have a big update about XANA chain and a new application as well. Of course, the new mechanism of Zeta token, how it grows according to this new plan. And we have a lot of new features. Zeta token, that's gonna boost the utilities of the meaning of the Zeta token for sure in this XANA entire ecosystem. And another thing is of course the big IPs onboarding to the land. We have a huge multiple sectors onboarding to XANA land at this time. You will see a lot of new sectors is joining the XANA Metaverse, and from the different countries even. So that's what we're gonna announce in this growth campaign, and it's almost starting in a week or two. So I hope you guys get ready with us. So that is the announcement of the expected launch date of land sale and the growth campaign according to that sale date. For that, we are just starting the whitelist of XANA land. Before this one, we only had one way to provide the whitelist for land sale, which is Zeta staking reward. So people who are staking the Zeta token, they can get discount of the land or the actual land itself as a special reward, or the small reward is the whitelist. So that was the only one way to get XANA land whitelist. But to make this even bigger, to reach out to the broader scale of the people, we decided to start small limited amount of whitelist campaign to normal people as well, the general public, because not everyone is staking the Zeta token, of course. Maybe some of the people know about XANA, but yeah, it's kind of cool project, but we don't have a token yet, and of course not staking. So if we only provide a whitelist to those stakers of the Zeta token, then it's gonna kind of a little bit limit our potential user base, right? So that's why we decided to expand a little bit. But of course, the most privilege will go to the stakers, that's for sure. So that is why the staker can get a free land or the discount of the land as well. We also decided to expand to this whitelist sale to allow user to purchase common land and rare land as well. The super rare land is only available for the early adopters, which is called First Penguin, and the big IPs, institutions, and brands and the partners, because the amount is really limited and it's going to decide the almost value of the XANA Metaverse. So we want to make sure that a lot of big names can onboard enough to the land. So that is why we're trying to open up a little bit for this common land and rare land even in any size, 1x1 to 4x4, any size will be available for the whitelist users and unlimitedly. This whitelist is kind of powerful because because you do not have any kind of amount limitations. So once you get the whitelist, you can get like 1 land or like 10 land or even 100 land. It's totally up to you guys. There is no limitation. So that is a great part. We just announced someday in this week, we are using the third-party application called, I think that was Sweep Widget. That's the something like Gleam. It has a little bit trouble with the Discord. So like the connection between those two apps is kind of a little bit messy. So we just decided to make it non-mandatory. So like you do not have to join the Discord this time. Maybe next time we're going to just change it to the Gleam. But this time we already started. So we just simply remove the Discord from the mandatory. So like you don't have to worry about it. According to this few days of trouble, we're going to try to expand the whitelist date, not only a week, but like somewhere around 10 days or like now it's going to continue like somewhere around entire next week for sure. And maybe like next week. So total will be probably like 14 days maximum. So it's just started. We only had like 3 days or 4 days already passed. So you guys still have like 10 days to, register this whitelist. Please, if you're not ready yet or like if you experienced some kind of error, you can just try now. It should be working. So please make sure if you're not done yet. Okay, so that is about the XANA whitelist. Important thing. This whitelist can be transferable. Transferable means if you already have a staking reward since the staking reward cycle 1, which is last month, and we're gonna announce the second cycle reward somewhere around next week. That means you might have a multiple whitelist. Some people already get a multiple whitelist in the cycle 1 because this is fully on-chain and fully like randomized. We don't even have a choice or we don't have any kind of control to avoid, oh, this guy already have a whitelist, so let's give something else. We cannot do like this. So it is totally random. So some people who has a lot of tickets might have a multiple whitelist. To solve this issue, like we made it transferable. So we prepared one form, which is Google form. You can see our tweet about the whitelist transferable announcement and its form. You can open up this form and you can just simply type your wallet address and the destination address, which is maybe your friend or like someone you want to promote XANA. You can just get their wallet address and fill it into the form. So that in the behind scene, we're gonna take care of it. We're gonna make sure that like one of the whitelist goes to this new person. This can be very useful because some of you guys have a friend who is kind of interested into XANA, but like haven't taken any step yet to move forward. This can be a good push for them to step into this beautiful, amazing metaverse world of XANA. So yeah, let's expand. Let's expand together because more people join to XANA, then like its value of the metaverse, the value of the land, the value of the token is going to increase. So let's expand together and let more people to know about XANA. That's going to be definitely beneficial for everyone in XANA ecosystem. So that is another news about how the whitelist can be transferable. Okay, I was talking about the land. We already updated the XANA Builder. This new XANA Builder has a lot of new functions and new assets. And we already started the event, which is called Build to Earn, or like XANA Builder, the best world of the month competition. And it is ongoing. In September, you still have like 1 more week to participate. September can be like a little bit short time for you guys to prepare the land. Of course, some of you guys need to practice or get used to how to control this, this tool. We are trying to make it as easy as possible, but still it is kind of tricky if you're trying first time. That is why we want to give it enough time. So we try to set this September as a practice time. So you guys can start to get used to it. And if you are already some level, and you guys are kind of ready to provide some of the world to these competitions, then there's no problem. Like you can just, go to the Discord and check I forgot which channel, but there is some channel which you can apply the best world contest. So you can just apply that, like take the movie of how to build that, how you built that land, and how you are working through that land, that world, and you guys just take a movie and apply to the form. So we can look over in the month end to reward them. And September can be, as I said, it can be like a really short time. So this reward is kind of like less than usual. The real reward is go to the October. So only if you are very ready on September, you can try, because the less time means less competitor. So like there is a kind of more chance for you to get the reward in September, because October there's definitely more people joining, so more competitions, right? But competition is fun, so it's good anyway. But yeah, that is just an additional information that we are open for the application for the September as well. So that's how we're gonna start doing the build to earn mechanism by the land. Other than this build to earn, we still have another options called the rent to earn or the trade to earn. Rent to earn will be available available, I hope, October, at the latest November. But like we're trying our best to make it available in October. How it works is you're gonna just go into XANA marketplace and select your land and try to make it as rentable status, which means you're going to decide the length of the time which you want to rent out, such as, for example, 30 days or 60 days or 90 days or even 180 days. You can decide the certain length of the rent. You can set your own price because each land is unique. And if that land has a world, then that's even more unique. So you can set your own price as you feel comfortable. Then you can list that onto the smart contract. So if there is someone who is interested into your land or world and they want to rent out, they want to borrow it, then they can borrow fully on chain. So there should be no communication or no contract. The smart contract will do everything for you. So it's so easy process. So simply you just get the land and you can just list it for the rental status. And if you're lucky, then somebody's going to rent. But to make it more interesting, make it more profitable, maybe you can create your own world and you build something on top of your land. Then that's going to be even more unique. Right? So that's going to attract more people even. That's how simple the rent to earn work. And simply the trader to earn also work as well. Instead of just rent, you can fully sell that land. The same logic will be applied to here as well. If you're just purchasing some land and you just sell out, most likely it's kind of same as others' land, right? Only different is the reality or size or the location. But if you create something, some world on top of your land, then that's going to be unique. That's going to be only one of a kind land. And that can boost the value of your land as well, right? So if you just want to trade it, then why don't we just add something to make it more valuable? So that is another smart way to trade. And I'm guessing that there will be such people who has kind of a real estate business mind of people will try to do this trade very, very, very well. That's exactly how the real estate in the real world works. Some people who are good at real estate is they are smart and already enough to get the land as early as possible or as cheap as possible. And what they're going to do, instead of just immediate trade, they're going to add value onto it. So maybe they're going to build a house, they're going to build a building, they're going to build a mall, or they're going to build some attractive things. Then they're going to sell it in a higher price. So that difference will be your profit. So that's how the trade to earn works even better, right? So that is why we want to make sure to be fully ready to provide you guys this tool, which is called the XANA Builder. So as soon as you get the land, you can just use this tool easily to create something on top of the land. So that is the best utility for this land. Okay, so that's a major three way to how to earn from the land: the build to earn, create to the rent to earn, build to earn, and trade to earn. So let's see like how it goes. And I really wish that you guys can be successfully try out this process. Okay, that is about the land. That was a lot of information about this land. By the way, at the end, like we just sneak preview about how the XANA land NFT look like. Yesterday we announced the pink version of the land, which is for the common, and today we announced the tweeted green version of the land, which is for the rare. Most likely tomorrow we're gonna sneak out the super rare land. That's some like color different, but we visualized how the parcel is gonna be divided. So like the common land one, and that's gonna be like a pink, and there is like one parcel look like. And if it's a rare land 4x4, then it's gonna be green, and that's gonna have a 16 parcel because it's 4x4, right? So it's very visual. It's much easier to see the reason of this visualization. I hope you like it. Let me talk about XANA Genesis. Wow, XANA Genesis. You guys are amazing. Last week, we did a big update about XANA Genesis. Oh my god, I love it. I simply love it. I hope some of you guys saw that update, which is the XANA Genesis singing, right? And that is the original music that I made. The song is called Life Goes On. This is kind of deep meaning because it is AI, it is NFT, but she is singing the life goes on. Wow, how deep is it? How you like it? I really like this concept because we are really thinking AI NFT will have a life, which is they're already having a life because we are giving them an emotion, we are giving them a reaction, we are giving them a voice, we are giving them an intelligence. Yeah, you can tell it's alive. We want to like make it more like entertained. So that is why we are giving them like a one of a kind super new way to utilize them, which is singing. Not like every XANA Genesis can sing, but like this is just like a demonstration, you know. If you are good enough how to utilize the XANA Genesis, then you can even try to do the same thing. You can even become a YouTuber, even like let her to be a like virtual YouTuber, which doesn't even have a controller because itself is already an AI engine. So VTuber always need a people, right, as a controller. If the AI is smart enough, then there is no people needed. You just need to give them program her like what to speak and so on. Then she can just do it herself, right? Yeah. So this is the one of the demonstration of the one of the possibility how to utilize XANA Genesis. And in my case, that was singing because I have a music background. But if you have like any other background, then that's totally like anything. It can be like fortune teller, it can be a storyteller, it's a poem reader, it can be a script reader, it can be anything, right? right? It can be your English teacher, or it can be your Spanish teacher, or whatever, right? Like it is just totally depend on your creativity and ideas. So that is how they're scalable the XANA Genesis is. As I always said, the possibility is unlimited. That's how great XANA Genesis is. And that is definitely still undervalued, totally undervalued. And I don't say too much, but yeah, let's see how it goes. Like, because more time goes by, and then I'm going to just boosting them, giving them so much utilities and more. Like, I'm going to demonstrate more, and more people, more market will know these possibilities. So let's see what's going to happen. So anyway, maybe because of this new reveal happened, this like music demonstration is posted, the XANA Genesis is keep climbing its ATH. It's keep refreshing its ATH over and over and over every day. That's how amazing this is. It is almost the average trading price is almost hitting like how much now? To me, it looks closer to 0.4 ETH. Sorry, I don't have a PC for now close to me, so I cannot see it. As I see the post in the Twitter today, it is almost seeing somewhere between around 0.3 to 0.4 ETH. I mean, not the floor price, but the average price, because the average trading is happening way above than floor price. The situation is right now. There's a big difference, almost like a 0.1 ETH difference between floor price to the average traded price. Yeah, so that's really great. It's showing the super performance, and look at how beautiful the XANA Genesis chart is. This is not a crypto chart, you know. To me, it looks like a super performing, the well-performing token chart in the bull market. But this is bear market, and not only the crypto but also the NFT bear market. But look at this chart. This is amazing, and this is even an NFT chart. It's unbelievable. Let's see. I'm so happy to see like how great the XANA Genesis keep performing, and I have so much confidence to bring this even further. Why this upcoming a lot of futures? Yes, so that's the XANA Genesis. I'm preparing more music, of course. I cannot say too much. I cannot promise too much, but like once a week or like each by week, I'm trying to release some kind of like a music materials for XANA Genesis, so that it's keep providing a fresh images and fresh entertainment to the market, right? And I don't know, because of this XANA Genesis, the singing, but XANA is always trending in the Twitter in the Japanese market. That is great. Like in the beginning, that was so hard to get the Twitter trend in Japan, even in one country. But like now, it is becoming a regular space. Like when we do the big launch, then it's gonna go definitely a trend. Kind of proof of how we are strong in the Japanese market. And also, we want to try to push it more and even make the XANA, this word, trend in the English area as well. That's our next target, right? So we are trying to utilize our entire social medias. Now we are optimizing all the social medias. So if you know about our TikTok or Instagram, you will see like a lot of new content is going on. And even YouTube, we are like keep constantly posting a lot of new materials. So if you're only checking the Twitter, then please take a look on the XANA Twitter, XANA TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Okay, so that is about the XANA Genesis. Do you have anything other update about XANA Genesis? Don't forget about XANA Genesis, because the land sale is coming. That's gonna increase the XANA Genesis's demand for sure. Because if you want to do a fourth way to earn by XANA land, which is a stake to earn, and you will need a XANA Genesis NFT to stake the land as well. So it's like a 2-in-1. XANA Genesis and XANA Land makes it possible to stake the land, and you can get a ticket for get like various vital rewards from the XANA Genesis XANA Zeta token reward session. So that's gonna give a boost for the XANA Genesis sale as well for sure. That's another one information. So I talk about the XANA Land and I talk about the XANA Genesis. Next, let me go to NFT Dual. Oh my god, can you guys believe like this is only a week? You know, I'm having this session every week, but there's so many informations even in a week. You guys can just imagine like how crazy we are. Like we are like, compared to other company, we are like a 10 company running together at the same time. That's crazy. But we are doing everything by in-house team, no outsourced at all. Yes, so that's making us very busy, but that is actually making us very competitive in this market. That is a huge reason, because now, you know, you can see like a lot of new big companies is trying to get into the metaverse industry and the NFT industry or play to earn industry, but they're gonna take a time, right? Because they are just seeing the recent bull market, and they're seeing a recent bubble of the NFTs, a recent bubble of the, like, you know, all Axie Infinity going crazy, and you know, those kind of the NFT game bubble, and the Facebook changed the meta, and everybody has to go into the metaverse. So that's, you know, the last year we had a huge bull run about the metaverse. So then that made them to decide to get into the metaverse. But we have been doing this in like almost 3 years, and we already have a launching project, the product, not only one but multiple. We already have a live product metaverse, we already have a live marketplace, we already have an NFT game in live, and we even have an AI NFT in live. That's how competitive we are and how we are ahead of this game. So, you know, but like we are never slowing down. This is a competitive market, and like more and more people who's trying to catch up, and we don't want anyone to catch up by our speed. So that is why we keep just boosting. No matter how bear market it is, I don't care. Well, I just boost. I get more people, I get more product, and I get more ideas, and I push everything forward in the max speed. succeed. That's the only one way the venture company like us to beat those giants. That's the whole reason we are boosting this so much and pushing this project moving forward so fast. And we are comfortable and we are confident about that. That is a simple reason. We new update on the NFT Dual app that is including the on and off switcher about the camera movement. Some of you guys really like the new movement of the camera because it's so dynamic and it's so exciting. And some of you guys just want to concentrate to the strategy of the fight during the match. Just need some kind of stable camera. So we allows user to just switch into between those like on and off. So totally up to your play style. So you guys can choose. And another update is we had new matching mode. You can just practice in the free matching mode. When you feel you're ready, then you just can get into the real matching. Another update, we just did a little bit like minor tweaks to make the game more smooth. Some of you guys who don't have a super fast internet, maybe some of you guys experienced like unknown errors or like unknown decreasing of the league point. So we trying to give the exact reason why this happened each time. By this update, you guys probably will see each single time you experience those kind of, like losing the connections or like internet is getting slow or like the game cannot move forward, then it's gonna just give you the exact information what happened and you don't get surprised why the league point is like changing. Okay, what about another update? I think we included another informations, another stats in the battle resort duel result scene. So before version, you guys have to go back to the home screen to check how much LP you have or how much LP you're gonna need for the next league or like next rank. But in this time with this update, you guys will see those kind of stats right after the battle end without going back to the home screen. That kind of the improvement we had. Other thing is kind of like minor updates, like I don't exactly remember, but we are just keep trying to like make the user experience better and better. That is our next milestone. And another milestone is we are trying to launch the mobile version in October. That's a big challenge, but we want to do it because many of the people talking about they don't have like enough super fast PCs to run the game. We want to make it friendly as possible. So we want to try launch this mobile version as fast as possible. And another update is the ability to make this duel even more interesting and more exciting. Some of the card will have special abilities starting from the level 4 card. So now we are focusing to finish the level 4 and level 5 ability first. Then once it's complete, we're gonna move to the level 6 and level 7. So like more ability comes into the game, it's more strategies like will be required during the fight. And that's gonna make the duel more even interesting. That is the next update of NFT Duel. And test league has started yesterday, right? Yeah, almost 24 hours ago, the season 2 of Alpha Test League has been started. And it's gonna continue exact 2 weeks. So it's gonna be around next Friday. So you guys have 2 weeks to duel and climb up the ranking, climb up to the next league to get a higher reward. And 2 weeks later, Friday, the final winner will be decided. Even this is a test league, we prepared the vital rewards. So you guys gonna get like definitely a tokens. You guys gonna get a special limited NFTs, which is called Prism card, which will not be sold anywhere. So only one way to get this card is the winning in the league. So that's how rare it is. It's even more rare than XANA Genesis. No, sorry, Genesis card, because Genesis card you could purchase before, right? But this Prism card is not purchasable. It's not buyable. You can just get it by winning this league. That's how rare it is. So that's another great reward beside of the actual token. Okay, try your best to, enjoy this 5 times duel per day to continue this 2 week and compete everyone. So that's the test league. I hope from the next season 3 league, we're gonna have an ability. I'm not sure about the mobile version. Maybe yes, maybe no. But ability, we are trying best to involve it. And another update of the NFT Duel is we are working on the new cards series, which is the Astroboy to coming into the NFT Duel. Right after we finish this ability of ULTRAMAN card, then we're gonna work on the Astroboy card. Then it's not gonna take that long because now we are building a fundamental brush up entire system, not only the ULTRAMAN card itself, but we are working on the basic system. So once this basic is ready, then next card implementation will be much faster. We're not gonna let you wait this long next time. So the Astroboy Totori card will be coming soon. We are already working on another collaboration of the Astroboy with another city of Japan. And another corporation is called the Crypto Ninja, which is the largest NFT collection in Japan market right now. It's crazy. What I heard is this Crypto Ninja family, they are almost hitting the number 17 market cap in entire NFT collection. Not in Japan, but entire NFT collection in the global. So that's huge. I'm so proud. I'm so proud because of like he's of course my friend and kind of my mentor. But it is so proud for me to see just one of the unknown IPs which is not made by the Shueisha or Kadokawa or any others those huge animation company or like magazine company, but like anyone, like any random creator and influencer, they made one NFT collection and it hit a global top 17 NFT collection. That is huge thing. that actually proved a lot, inspired a lot of Japanese creators to start coming into this NFT industry and start doing their own NFT collections. So that's how like huge impact they brought. And we are preparing the NFT Dual collaboration with this Crypto Ninja because they just had a huge, massive amount of fan base, and their Discord is almost like about to hit 40k to 50k unique members, and they're like so active. Everybody's like a crazy. So I'm so excited about this collaboration, and we are almost a final step to complete this new design of the NFT Dual X Crypto Ninja card design. So that like is another great exciting feature of the NFT Dual, and maybe I'm gonna create some kind of ninja kind of battlefield for the NFT Dual. That can be interesting, right? Yeah, I'm of course I'm Japanese. I love ninja culture, you know. So I'm so excited about this, and that's the update of the NFT Dual. But like one of the some of you guys are from the other countries, so just to let you know, this NFT Dual collaboration is making a lot of noise in Japanese industry because this is trying to levitate Japanese local economy, and more XANA become famous in Japanese market, and more the Japanese local government contacting us to implement and collaborate with their local economies and local prefectures, you know. So that is like great thing because I was always trying to do something to, you know, give some value back to our original nature country. And you know, like Japanese economy is kind of crazy now, and the Japanese yen is keep dropping, and it is kind of everybody's getting a tough time. So yeah, like somehow I really want to help it, and this is another great opportunities for the Japanese local government or like Japanese people to start implementing those latest technologies such as like Metaverse, NFT game, NFT, which never existed before, to collaborate for those kind of, you know, very strict and kind of, you know, the classic form of the organizations, which is the local government usually are. But you know, like for them to implement like technologies like us, that's gonna definitely give a great impact and make a great topic around them. So I believe this is an amazing way to collaborate. So that is kind of what's happening in Japan right now. We will keep announcing the new collaborations time to time. Last section is the stats update. Zeta token has been picked as the one of the most traded Metaverse token in the Samo Day in the last week. And next to, you know, like the first prize, the first position was the Ape token. Was it Metaverse token? But yes, because they had a other deed, right? So now, before that was NFT token, but now they become an NFT token for sure. Yes, I agree. But the next one is XANA. That is huge. We are even above the sandbox. Is how proud that is. And fourth prize, sorry, I don't know about that project. Fifth prize, I don't know about that project. I usually don't know about many other projects, but this is that's not a good thing. So I'm gonna research at least all the top 10 Metaverse project. But yeah, I'm so proud of this. This is just like a, you know, expectations. We definitely want to catch up the speed of the sandbox because that's a great milestone. They already have a lot of users. I think they have the largest amount of users in the Web3 Metaverse at this point, because I heard that like Decentraland has not a lot of unique users. Maybe I heard somewhere around like 1,000 or somewhere. Definitely Sandbox has already like at least a 10k users, unique users, I believe. So yeah, that is our next milestone. We are trying to keep improving this XANA Metaverse app and, you know, starting the event, starting the user-generated world to increase the unique users, and we're gonna change this expectation number into the actual user amount as well. Okay, but that is a great signal. Even it is just a trading volume, it is a great sign. It is proving kind of the market's expectation about us. So I'm so happy about that, and I'm really thankful for all of you guys. And another thing is, oh yeah, in Avalanche ecosystem, we are start showing a lot of great performance as well. We are hitting the one of the largest token price gainers in Samo Day in the last week. We are second prize, and first prize was Uniswap token. Oh, Uniswap token was in its own Avalanche network now. Interesting. I thought it's only the Ethereum, but now it seems it came to the Avalanche, huh? Interesting. But yeah, third prize was Avalanche Avax itself. Fourth, I don't know. Fifth is SushiSwap. The great thing is once we picked by those stats site, then that's gonna be huge help for us to be recognized in the market. If some people have a strong interest into the metaverse, then if we are on this kind of top metaverse token ranking, then they're gonna definitely check us out, right? That might be how they're gonna know about XANA at the first. And this Avalanche is the same. If they are the Avalanche funds, or they are already in the Avalanche ecosystem, or if there's someone already having some token in the Avalanche ecosystem, then all of a sudden they're seeing this new name called the Zeta token and such a huge numbers in the top of this kind of ranking, then they're gonna definitely check, right? What is this XANA? It seems like a metaverse project. Oh, they're on Avalanche. Oh, interesting, because I'm a big supporter of the, you know, I'm believing into the Avalanche ecosystem. Those people have a strong possibility to have an interesting to XANA project as well. Okay, so that's a great help for us. So I'm very proud of that. Definitely in the Avalanche ecosystem, we are start becoming a really flagship metaverse project in the Avalanche ecosystem. Usually the Avalanche ecosystem is very strong about the DeFi project usually, and recently because of the success of the Trader Joe's NFT platform launch, the NFT NFT trading volume is keep increasing in the Avalanche. So I believe more and more NFT game will start like launching on Avalanche, but we want to be and we are almost actually already the flagship project of the Avalanche ecosystem. So when the strong believer of the Avalanche project, they are those kind of people want to adopt the metaverse, or they start having an interest in the metaverse and try to pick some token from the Avalanche network, which has a metaverse ecosystem, then they're gonna definitely choose us. So that's our target now, and that's how maybe that is the reason like we are now constantly seeing the increasement of the total token holders every day. Like you guys can check the snow trace, the start of the cycle 1 staking period, we all barely had somewhere around the 2,000 to 3,000 holders, but now I think we're almost hitting the 10k holders, right? That is a huge increasement in this during the term of the cycle 1 staking and cycle 2 staking. So we hope we're gonna see another growth after this upcoming land sale and the growth campaign and the new listing to the new exchange and the cycle 3 of the staking process. So let's see. Like I have a huge expectation and I have a huge confidence about another level of the growth in upcoming Q4 in 2022. Okay, that's everything I wanted to talk about in this time. Let me just check if there is any questions coming. But I think I already answered most of the questions, right? Yeah, I already talked about how to get the whitelist. Just check all of the tweet. Sorry, we make a lot of tweet every week, every day. But try to look over. The announcement is easy milestone that you try to, if you have a limited time to look at, then you can just check the announcement channel of the Discord and our Telegram. That is have a largest news. And in the Twitter, we have like a smaller update as well. Okay, so try to get all those informations from here, and I'm recording all this AMA session every week. I'm constantly uploading short version of this AMA session in the form of the metaverse video every day. So like that's another way to catch up. And of course the XANA DAO have now recently I see the huge crowd in the XANA Discord or Telegram. That is so great to see. So yeah, like I try to join those channels. Like we have a very active DAO, and like a lot of new activities from DAO is coming up. So not only this the alpha test league of NFT Dual or the best world competition, but we also have another competitions from DAO, which is the best planning of the month, or the best promoter of the month, or the best creator of the month. We have like various categories of DAO activity, and we have NFT reward and token reward. So please check our blog in the XANA.net. Probably we have an article about like how to join this DAO activity. If you're not really sure about it, then you can just talk to one of our moderators, and they can guide you in the Discord or in the Telegram to guide you to find this XANA DAO activity article. Okay, that's very easy. So let's keep, make it bigger and bigger, because our XANA DAO is just started just a couple months ago, and we're already having such a huge growth. So let's imagine like 3 months later, half year later, or a year later, you can guess like how big we're gonna be. And that's pretty much exciting, right? So, and we're still so early, and you guys are super early adopter of this metaverse. So like let's proud of, and we still have plenty space to grow, and we definitely will become a #1 Web3 metaverse project in whole on this planet. That's our huge goal, and that is achievable. Okay, so thank you for joining today. I'm so happy with you guys, and let's aim a next growth in upcoming week as well. Okay, have a great weekend, have a great Sunday, and make sure to join the NFT Dual Test League 5 times a day. Okay, 5 times a day. Don't miss this opportunity. This is zero cost. This is just zero cost. You can just simply play and have fun in your free time to get a chance to earn. Okay, or if you have another free time, try to use XANA World Builder to start preparing, because the land sale is really coming just around the corner. And after that, your skill of building a world does really matter to those price of the land. Okay, so I hope you're gonna enjoy this growth of XANA, and let's build it together and let's win together. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and see you in next week. Good night.